Crew is Cadet First Class Kenneth Noiswater from Dayton, Ohio. He has 540 jumps. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on that plane and watch as you will actually see the jumpers exit out the back. And there they go. The first jumper's away. You can see the smoke trailing off his foot as he accelerates faster and faster. Now he's reaching about 120 miles per hour, looking there straight in the face. Checking his altimeter, and there he's reaching the deployment altitude of 2,500 feet. Pulled his parachute, and there we see two good blue and white parachutes over their heads. They're now going to finish controllability checks, make sure the parachutes over their heads are indeed good to fly, analyze the winds, and set up for a good landing pattern right in front of you. While they're setting up that landing pattern, continue to introduce our ground crew. Cadet First Class Chad Brenner, he's from Ames, Iowa. He has 550 jumps. And also Captain Tony Mary Payne from Colony, New York at 49 jumps. Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the two jumpers up there, one's going to have a streamer, one's going to have a large drop down POW flag, POW MIA. Which we're excited, and that's to honor all those POWs and MIAs throughout the different wars. So you'll see him unfurl that as he gets to a lower altitude. The way that flag works, you might wonder, you don't see it until he's partially down. He has it all folded up in a pouch around his stomach. It's a pretty big system, weighs about 35 pounds. And there you see the flag, he's unfurled it, and it's trailing behind it. While we're waiting for them to land, I'll continue to introduce what you're going to see for the rest of today's show. So this first pass is the canopy show. The two jumpers are out right now. After that, there's going to be a second pass. It's going to be the barber pole maneuver. Two jumpers will exit the aircraft at an altitude of 3,500 feet above the ground. They're going to come together, initiate a spin. Each jumper will be using different colored smoke on their feet, and as they spin, the smoke trails will create this barber pole effect, which you'll be able to see very clearly. After that, the third pass will be the high-low maneuver. In this maneuver, two jumpers will exit simultaneously from an altitude of 10,000 feet. One jumper will assume the basic spread eagle position, which allows them to fall towards Earth as slowly as 90 to 95 miles an hour. The other jumper will streamline his body and pitch over to a deadly head-down dive. So he'll be flying on his head down towards Earth. In this position, the jumper can reach speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour. The jumpers will then deploy their parachutes upon reaching 2,500 feet. And you'll be able to see how far separation between the two canopies. All right, our first jumper coming in. Let's make some noise. Loud round of applause. This is Master Sergeant Mary Fox. She's from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and she's got the blue and white streamer behind her. 283 jumps. Following close behind with that large drop-down POW MIA flag is Cadet Second Class Joseph Valdez. He's from Las Vegas, New Mexico. He has 476 jumps. Watch him as he skillfully guides it in. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that nice stand-up landing. Let's make some noise for Cadet Valdez. How do we control our bodies in free fall? You can jump out and you notice it's quite a while before we pull our parachutes in most cases. And there they go. You can see the first jumpers exiting along with the second. And they're together. Watch it. You can see them together. Now they've initiated that slow right turn. You can tell as they're twisting through the air, the red and yellow smoke mixing to create that bomb burst effect. And then they've reached their breakoff altitude and now are tracking away from each other to ensure that they have enough separation to safely deploy their parachutes. And that's what we'd like to see. Two good blue and white parachutes over their head. Both the jumpers, the red smoke and the yellow smoke. Safe distance apart from each other. And then they're also doing their after opening checklist to make sure they're ready to land. But back to what I was talking about earlier, how do we control our bodies with such precision through the air? It's a long process. As you know, with aircraft, the way they have the different control surfaces, the tail, the stabilizer, ailerons, things like that. But when we get out there, we have nothing besides the unopened parachute on our back and our bodies. So every movement we make with our body, with our arms or legs, top our shoulder, something like that, changes the way the air spills over our body and allows us to have that control. It takes some practice. We do extensive training in an indoor wind tunnel, which recreates the feeling of free fall very well. And it's a safe environment where we can practice this training. That way when we actually jump out of the plane, we're ready to go. And we also do a lot of video, whether ground to air or even air to air video, which we can then look back over and get coaching to keep it moving on every time. I'd like to talk about the beginning of the team, just to explain more about the Wings of Blue and who we are. It was founded in 1966 in order to give cadets in the Air Force Academy experience and techniques of free fall parachuting. In addition to performing demonstrations as the one you're seeing right now, our team actively participates in parachuting competitions at the local, regional, national, and even international levels. The Wings of Blue has won numerous awards in parachute meets across the country. There you can see the jumpers are following down. Make sure they set up the proper pattern and they have right to you see one has a long red streamer behind them and the other a gold and blue streamer. On our parachute team, we're going to roughly half of the demonstration team, as you see today, and also half of the competition team with the 4-man team and also a 2-man team where they do these competitions at national level. We've won their fleet nationals many years in a row. And it just goes to our sense of training and the resources that the Air Force Academy provides for them. Each of the members of the Wings of Blue are also qualified as jump masters and instructors at the Air Force Academy in the primary jump aircraft, the UV-18B Twin Otter, which the Air Force Academy has 3 of those. That's the primary jump aircraft for us cadets and jumpers there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the jumpers coming in right before you here. The first jumper from the bar pull maneuver, Cadet First Class, Kyle Selder. He's from Phoenix, Arizona, and he is a blue and gold streamer, 560 jumps. Please make some noise. We'd love to hear you at the campus. Get this real excited. Pumped up coming in right behind him. Cadet Second Class, Dave Lyburn from Scobie, Montana. He is a big red streamer with 337 jumps. The one jumper will be spread eagle, trying to catch as much air as possible, slow himself down to the minimum speed he can get to. He may even get down to about 80 miles an hour fall towards the earth. The other jumper is going to pitch over. He's going to fly upside down. And there they go. You can see him out of the plane. The smoke trail behind him. Let's look to the separation now. So the other jumper, as the pitch is over, he's going to be flying head down towards the earth in this standing dive. His feet are going to be sticking towards the sky, head facing the earth, going faster and faster. You can see him building speed, reaching speed up to 200 miles an hour. Look at him. Going faster and faster and faster as he's head down dive. Just checking it out, taking the wind to get the altitude to pull out of it. And there it is, just reaching altitude and his chute is open. The other jumper's still falling. It's a little difficult to see how slow, but he's still up there. You can see the dot getting bigger and bigger. He's coming down. They left the aircraft remember at the same time, but the other one's flying on his head. He's beating down. He's still going, still free fall. He's coming. And now he's reaching this loaded altitude, and he is open up. And taking a stopwatch here, there's about 21 seconds of separation. We loaded up the aircraft at the same time. That indicates 3,500 feet difference in full altitude. That's a number of football field. It's just another example of the amount of control that the jumpers have over the body. And as they go, they set up a little radius, and that's no chance to run out. Take this time to tell you more about what we do and we're not doing what we Blue members do when we're not here at air shows. We conduct a rigorous basic course. We teach other cadets, our fellow cadets, at the Air Force Academy the techniques of free fall parachuting. Pilots can use these techniques in order to safely eject and save an aircraft flying at high altitudes. In 1995, almost after 30 years training students on the traditional ground cannons, our airmanship 490 course is called, began to use parachutes similar to ones you see being flown today. These rectangular control parachutes. This basic course includes over 30 hours of ground training that accumulates then at 5-10-second free fall jumps. It's an incredible opportunity. It's the only place in the nation where your first parachute jump ever is solo free fall. So not satisfied, not cannon, you're not connected to anybody. You can play by yourself, and it's up to you to save your life. I'm going to look forward to get down the proud to you. In this intense course, students learn the fundamentals of parachuting, as well as how to deal with any emergencies that might occur under canopy or even in a free fall environment. So it's an awesome program, and we love taking part in it. All right, here come our two jumpers from the high-low show. Let's make some noise for them as they guide it in. All right, our first jumper coming down from that no lift attitude is Jet First Class Joseph, Princeton, Illinois. He has 550 jumps. Look at that nice stand-up landing. Following in, close behind, is Jet First Class Josh Dietrich. He was the guy getting as big as possible, slowing down. He's from Ready, Pennsylvania, and he has 470 jumps. Look at that accuracy, ladies and gentlemen. It'll turn 180 degrees and track away, creating this magnificent motion effect. And there they go. You see the forward jumpers next to the aircraft. We just sophisticated fire. Now watch it, they meet up together and pull this bottom. Alright, three of them together, the last one sneaking in there. And now we have all four jumpers formed up with that star. Watch them all faster and faster. Checking our altitude, making sure. And there they boost their breakoff altitude, and there is the bomb burst effect. Let's make some noise. Now the jumpers get closer and closer to the floating altitudes, and there they are, the parachutes deployed, unfurled, and we've got 5 good parachutes over the head. The 4 jumpers from the bomber, and the 1 cameraman in the center. They'll now also analyze the winds, make sure the canopies are good to go, and unfurl any strippers they have with them, and get ready to set up the land right in front of you. I talked about what we do as cadets on the Wings of Blue, both these demonstrations throughout the nation and even the world, and also the various competitions around the nation. And we're instructors at the Academy, which is a big part of our job, but also we're all Air Force Academy cadets. And the Air Force Academy is a 4-year program, extensive academics, military, and athletic training. So once we get in there, after 4 years, we'll graduate with a master's degree, or a bachelor's of science degree. A lot of us will, in fact, have a master's degree down the road. While we're there, we also have extensive military training. It starts off with basic cadet training, which is pretty intense experience, and gets us ready for the school year. Then after 4 years, at the accumulation point and graduation, we'll then be commissioned as second lieutenants in the Air Force, and a lot of us are here to fly. Most of us are going on the pilot training, very excited about that. But there's also many other opportunities that are on the medical school to do. There's intelligence, weather, maintenance, all the different career fields in the Air Force that's not for those. So while we're not jumping, we're balancing schoolwork, military duties, staying physically fit for that place. It's a busy lifestyle, but I think it sure pays off. It's awesome to be doing stuff like this. All right, here come our jumpers from that magnificent bomb burst demonstration. These are the final jumpers for our show this afternoon. First coming in is Tech Sergeant Randy Stoll. He was the jump master for today's show. He's from Southern California and has 500 jumps. Close behind him with the blue silver streamer, you got Cadet First Class Wild Bill Bloomhofer. He's from Lumberjack, Minnesota, and he has 565 jumps. Watch what you guys did. Close behind him, Cadet First Class Jack, left of the base, Munson. He's from Kent, Ohio, and he also has the blue and white streamer, 451 jumps. Right after him, Cadet First Class Dan Clever from Dayton, Ohio, with the silver streamer, 512 jumps. And finally, wait with you, ladies and gentlemen, bring it in, Master Sergeant Dave Grimmett from Marla, Oklahoma. He has over 3,000 jumps, and he was shooting camera for the last points there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I sure hope you enjoyed this show as much as we love bringing it to you. We'll be out in the crowd walking around, shake hands, love to talk to you about the Air Force Academy or chemistry or anything like that. And thanks again, it's been a pleasure.
Distributors of Monster Energy Drink and Bud Light, please drink responsibly. Also the Max Radio of the Carolinas, Beach 104 and Water Country 94.5. The military newspapers of Virginia, proudly serving the military community. Thanks to Multiprint, real printing, real fast. Progressive Windows, also Channel 4 Hampton Roads, WSKY TV, and let's watch as the C-17 touches down. See if they'll do a tactical landing. If you see some panels open up on the sides of the cowlings, there they are. Now listen to how the noise of this airplane gets. They're going to taxi clear. How about that? Short field landing, only a few thousand feet from a 300,000-pound airplane.